Hey there guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Cerise Fairfax. I'm coming at you from the north coast of the Dominican Republic in a province called Puerto Plata in a town called SOSUA. It's a municipality, and in a little neighborhood called Los Cheramicos. I live where I love and I love where I live. Today we're going to talk about a penthouse apartment for Lifestyle Tuesdays. Now, before we get into the video, I do want to remind you that I wrote 3 books on the Dominican Republic. One I am writing right now. When you stay till the end, I will give you the code name, and you can put the code name in the comments below and get a free copy of my newest book that's out called SOSUA Survival Guide. And then, of course, I have my other 2 books that you can purchase. And one is called SOSUA Staycation. It's a lengthy video on SOSUA, Cabarete, and Puerto Plata, and also some parts of the Dominican Republic. It's on driving, relocation, it's on properties, it's on rentals, it's on excursions, beaches, different areas you can live on. And then I also have one on dating Dominican women. Both of those, SOSUA Staycation and Dating Dominican Women, will both be linked in the description. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I'm done. Here we go. Look at this beautiful, spacious 2-bedroom apartment, fully furnished. Look at this. I'm going to let you watch these photos as I explain the details of the area and also what is going on in the apartment. Okay, so this is a 2-bedroom apartment. 2-bedroom apartment and 2 bathroom. Now, it is fully furnished. It's a pop-up shop. You just need to go in and put your clothes away. If you're using this as passive income on Airbnb, then of course you may want to add a couple of other touches, but really there's not much more you would really need to add. This is a fancy schmancy type of place for Airbnb. Before I get into anything else, I know you guys want the price, $1,050 a month. Now, the beautiful thing about this is it comes with complimentary Wi-Fi and complimentary cable. So you don't have to go to the cable company and put it in your own name, nothing like that. You don't even have to put the electricity in your name. Now, the electricity is paid separately. This is something you will have to pay on your own, and the price is different from everyone. You see, some people, they leave their air conditioner on 24 hours a day. They go to the beach and they leave the air conditioner running because they want a nice blast of cold air as soon as they enter the apartment, which is understandable, right? Especially here in the Dominican Republic. But that's what's going to run your electricity up. So a lot of the landlords, they stop putting the electricity in the rent, especially economical apartments that are 1,000 and under. Because if you run the air conditioner up to a couple of hundred, running that air conditioner 24/7, then really the profits for the landlord to make would be minimal. So when the client pays the electricity separately, they are a little bit more mindful of the expense. So my suggestion to you is to run the air conditioner when you're home. And most of these air conditioners are brand new in the Dominican Republic. So as soon as you go into these Airbnbs, you're going to turn it on, and within minutes, you're going to feel a good cold blast anyway. Now, this apartment does have new air conditioning, and it is modern. It has 2 bathrooms, like I said, 2 bedrooms, very modern. I do want to back up a little bit though and tell you a little bit about the landlords. That is always a cherry on the top of any place that you live in, having good landlords. Now, the landlords of this particular building are also the same owners of my building in Cheramicos, and I love them. They are a married couple, and they work hand in hand to make their properties top notch. They are meticulous, and they are very mindful of people's happiness. And I've been living in the Dominican Republic for 7 years now, July 2025. And these guys have been my landlords for 4.5 years. And I'll tell you something, they get things fixed. So even if you want to take this place and put it on Airbnb as a passive income, which you can do, they will make sure that your clients are well taken care of as well. Now, if you're looking for an Airbnb to make some passive income, this would be a good place for many reasons, because your clients will be able to get like keyless entry, and they will be able to feel comfortable. There is 24-hour security, and there's also parking out like in the building compound where the security is. Great addition to being able to put this on Airbnb. And for yourself, if you're coming to stay in it yourself for long-term stay, it's a wonderful place because this building is so awesome. It is closely located to everything. Walking distance to everything. You will not need a vehicle. It is very closely located to grocery stores and corner stores, and it's in the expat area, which means the tourist area. It is a couple of streets over from the main road of Pedro Clisante. So that being said, you know already that it is a hot spot. Now, even though it is in the middle of everything, and it is in a great location, once you're in that apartment, you are in the heart of nature. You're going to hear the tropical birds. You're going to feel the tropical Caribbean breeze. You're going to see the whole entire SOSUA. It is such a beautiful vibe. I really love this building itself, and also, like I said, the landlords. Whew, excuse me. Look at that. You guys ever hear that saying? A lot of Jamaicans say a sneeze is a true word. Yeah. So yeah, it is a true word. It's a beautiful location. Now, I just want to take you outside the building. When you go downstairs outside the building, oh yeah, by the way, everything is loaded in this apartment. You won't need anything. I don't know if I already said that. So now go outside the building. So as soon as you get outside the building, you go downstairs, you leave the gated guard area, remember 24-hour guard, and you are in the heart pretty much of a beautiful area. Now, you go down the street and you are on Pedro Clisante. Pedro Clisante is the main street in SOSUA. You can make a left-hand turn and go to Playa Chiquita, which is very popular in the nighttime with the casino and the delicious food they sell out front and the disco. Or you can make a right-hand turn and you can hit so many different places going down Pedro Clisante. So many you wouldn't even be able to do them all in 1 month, because there's all different spots. There's bars, there's restaurants and hangout lounges where you can just cool max and relax and kick your feet up and people watch, network, meet other expats. Now, you walk down the street just a little bit more and you are at Playa SOSUA. That is the end of Pedro Clisante. Now, Pedro Clisante has 2 casinos and 2 discos. The discos are inside of the casinos. Now, Clásicos will be opening up soon, and that is a classic place here, and it should be open momentarily, and they'll most likely have a little disco in there as well. But for now, the 2 main disco spots are in Playa Chiquita Casino and Coral Reef Casino. Coral Reef Casino is down at the other end of Pedro Clisante, where Playa SOSUA is. Playa SOSUA is one of the most popular beaches in the Caribbean, and it is probably one of the most hot spots. Not probably, it is one of the most hot spots in the Dominican Republic. And this apartment is literally a hop, skip, and a jump away from it. Now, there are a lot of different restaurants you can choose, like, German, Italian, my gosh, all types of European food. And there's even a Jamaican restaurant. There's even there's a lot of Haitian restaurants and a lot of Dominican restaurants. And you can get authentic food. You can get international food. It is a great area to be in. Now, just to let you know, you can go one street over to the main street, Route 5, and that street is going to take you about 15 minutes to Cabarete on the local bus, which is safe and economical, or even in public car, which is more like Uber Pool. And then you can also get to going in the other direction, the airport, in about 15 minutes as well, or another 15 minutes after that, 10 minutes maybe, and you're in Puerto Plata City. So this is conveniently located, awesomely priced, and you can live in it or you can rent it out and put it as a passive income on the internet. I love the views. I love the landlord. I love everything about this place, and it has my red seal. Now, look out for that video that I'll be making on about Airbnb and how you can make money better on Airbnb, little tips and little tricks. I'll be doing that in the next coming weeks. Look out for story time this Thursday. I do story time every Thursday. The stories are true, but I change the names to protect the people in the stories. And if the story is really crazy and outlandish, and I know the person can be identified easily, then I may even change the location to a different town here in the Dominican Republic. Okay, my name is Cerise, and you stayed till the very end. So here is the code to get the new book that I wrote, which I'm still editing right now, and I'm hoping to have the entire book, well, it's a guide, it's not a book, finished by this Saturday. So you can subscribe in order to get the book since you stayed till the end, and make sure you put survival, because it is the SOSUA survival guide. My braces, I have braces on the top and bottom teeth, and so sometimes they get caught on my lips when I talk. So I just had a moment of that. So SOSUA survival guide, and that will be free to you. So as soon as it's released, it's yours. Make sure you put survival in the comments below. And again, my other two books you can purchase online just by going into the description, and the links will be there. Don't forget to give me a call if you need a consultation for relocation, or if you need a consultation because you're planning maybe a longer trip here and you just want to get the lowdown on everything. We can do a consultation for 30 minutes or for 60 minutes. And also, guys, I have a course that's available for those of you who want to become influencers online, or if you want to start a business online. I'm going to teach you how to be savvy on the internet, which applications, which apps for your phone are good. And I will be doing an hour course with you, and I will have beginner, intermediate, and also advanced. Okay, so give me a shout about that information, and we will make sure that we get everything downloaded. All right, guys, huge hugs. And remember, Thursday, story time. It's going to be a hot one. And then also every Tuesday is lifestyles. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit that like button. And if you look on the screen, you will see on the right hand side, there are 2 videos, and those 2 videos are of past Lifestyle Tuesdays. And Kay, have a good day.